That moment when I realized I've been muted this entire time. Well, hello there, everybody. My name is Max. Yada yada. Get the idea at this point, I'm sure. Okay, so we kind of don't want to go uber fast here, because if we go too quickly, the amount of lift that this plane will generate will exceed the amount of control that we have of the aircraft. Why is Valentina flying this thing? I'm a little bit confused. Let me just save. Do I have a plane on the runway or something? Oh, I guess that hasn't been recovered yet. Not that it makes a difference, because we don't actually have enough root science to buy anything. So for now, put Jeb, Bob, and Bill back in there. Okay, well, the good news is nothing's changed. The plan remains the same. We launch very slowly, and hopefully reach a high enough altitude that the plane portion of this little rocket here stops being a huge issue. At which point we can then turn and burn towards, well, towards victory, really. I mean, we could start the engines. There's not a whole lot preventing us. I mean, the actual engines on the main ship. I mean, we might as well, to be honest with you. It's just wasted Delta V if we don't right now. They will flame out pretty quickly, I'd imagine. Okay, now we stage. I'm just going to keep burning through the atmosphere for a little bit. There's the flame out. We're just going to keep going, just because I do not want to lose control of the aircraft right now. Okay, now we're going to start turning. We're going to start turning north. See, that is what I did not want to happen. That. Exactly that. Hopefully, as we get higher, we will regain control of the craft. Kind of. We're kind of in control. I would say there is some sort of control. It's not hugely effective, but you know, I'm kind of keeping it pointing the direction I want it to be pointing. That is true, for now. As we burn through this liquid fuel, we should start to actually gain some power out of this main engine here. I hope. So right now, it's not really doing that much, if I'm honest with you. Okay, I'm going to point like a little bit more directly north now. Still a little bit off to the side, but more directly north. And we'll see if this will. I mean, yeah, we're definitely gaining speed and altitude. This point just prograde now. We're still not technically in space yet. That's fine. And I think, ladies and gentlemen, that is the North Pole. We have made it. That was our goal. I'm going to burn a little bit off to the side, perhaps. Just want to make sure I'm landing near these two different biomes so that we can get a combination. Okay. Well, that is a success. We're on track for the North Pole, and we should be able to open the doors and conduct a material survey, which we haven't done yet. Now, I'm not sure I really want to EVA them right now, to be honest with you. Simply because I think they might die if we try and EVA them now. I think I've got all of that. To be honest, I'm going to keep the rocket just for a little bit longer. Just so we can start to, like, slow down a touch before we really start entering the atmosphere. I think that should be fine. Maybe we'll do just a bit more. And stage. Right, and now we flip this way. So now our plane is once again a plane. And then, yeah, I think we just kind of take it nice and slow. Okay, and we also need to keep it under control here. We've got to flare kind of hard because I don't want to burn up in re-entry. Yeah, I think we got it under control now. Minus the shaking. There we go. I think we're doing just fine. My knees are fine, Shark. Alright. For now. Engine's back. Pulling a steady 15 Gs. I won't lie, this plane is kind of hard to control, but we're going to try and land on the sea ice. I'm going to put the landing gears down because that's going to work with some huge air brakes. And we're coming in. We're coming in for a landing. It's still doing that weird glitchy thing. Oh well. Honestly, as like my planes go, this one is it's pretty controlled. The descent is pretty good. I think everything is looking good. Okay, here we go. So here's the sea ice biome, which is the one we wanted to land on. I'm gonna do a hard turn, burn off some of that speed, and we'll drop her down a bit. Okay, and here we go. Flaring. Just a touch. Just a little bit more. Looking good. Butter the landing. I will. You think I wouldn't butter this landing? Butter is the only thing I can do. Boom. Touchdown. Perfect. We are down. Right, we need... who do we need? We need Bob. Bob Kerman. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. Yeah, it wasn't like the best landing in all of human history, but I didn't think it was like uber shabby either. I'm just gonna open this up. Let's have a look here. Let's log that. Let's log that. We observe the goo. Log that. We do a crew report as well. We can. Let's collect all of that. Hello, Bean. Let's restore. There's no point actually, because all I'm gonna do is immediately recollect it, right? All the science that we just got, which is gonna immediately. Hang on. Well, first we actually have to Hello? First we actually have to conduct the material study. And then we immediately collect it. And then we switch to him again to immediately restore it. Correct? Hello? Yeah, there we go. Restore. Right, and now we are ready to do another trip. If we go to those mountains over there, we should get some more stuff. But first, we have to sort of rejiggle the crew here. So Bill has to go back in. And then Bob needs to go in next. Hello. There we go. And then Jeb needs to go in. I'd like to point out that these guys actually have a pretty nice little capsule. You know, they've got a table. You could stay in here for an extended period of time. No toilet, but I guess Kerbals don't pee. Anyway. I love how you guys are spelling my name in the chat. Good job. I'm a little bit concerned for you, but good job. I'm actually going to leave that open. Alright, that should be enough. Rotate. Gears up. Then we're going to log the pressure data. Nothing. Can I log this? Yeah, that worked. Can we observe the goo? That's worth basically nothing, but we'll collect everything anyway. What about a crew report? Can we do that? Yeah. Okay. Then we go to this little biome over here. Hopefully without crashing and dying. Gears down. Okay, and then for this one, I think we're going to use our parachutes. Simply because there's a lot of trees, and I don't know if I can find a clear section. This bit looks kind of clear. We're going to try it. Okay, we're coming in. We're coming in. We're risking it a little bit. We're risking it for the biscuit. We can always deploy the chutes if we need. Very hard landing. The suspension's probably broken from that one. Sorry guys. It was not butter. Yeah, here we go. This is not the best place for a landing, if I'm honest with you. Oh god. Prepare. Okay, we're down. Brakes. Ooh. We are down. It wasn't the best landing, but we're down. Remind me to bind a button to turn off these jet engines at some point. They are kind of loud. Are they too loud for you guys, or are they okay? Okay, so now we need to do the same thing again. Put Bill in here. Ah, damn it. I did that wrong. Now we gotta get... Okay. Him here. Bob into here. Alright, now we take all of our science stuff again. Should be pretty simple. Just log And should just be this one. And we do a crew report. And we get Bob out. Bob does a surface sample. And then we do an EVA report. And then we run all the way back here. With handy dandy Bob. And he restores that. And then he restores that. And then he goes to this side and restores that. That's going to be a lot of science, boys. If I had to lose a sense, I think I would lose my sense of smell. Because if you think about it, like, the sense of smell is, you know, it's important. And it's, you know, it would make everything taste weird, but losing your sense of taste would be terrible. Because then you couldn't taste sweet or anything. Losing your sense of touch would be worse. Losing your, like, sight or hearing would be terrible, especially in the society that we live in, where most things are dependent on sight or hearing. Okay, this is going to be very risky. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. Oh no! Oh no! Oh! Okay, that's not good. That is not good. We lost our tail section. That is going to negatively impact the performance of this aircraft. For sure. I think we're going to be okay, though. I think we can still fly. The only further location I wish to visit is to our right here, at Kerbin's Lakes. We don't have to survive for very long, and I've still got my emergency parachutes, should we need them. Yeah, I know. I'll start doing my push-ups. Am I flying the wrong way again? Yeah. So, they are sort of to the west of me. Ooh. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. Yeah, this is more like it. Alright. It's very hard to control with a keyboard, I'm not gonna lie. Alright. I'm going to start with one sit-up, and then we're going to double it. So here's my first one. One. That already hurt, to be honest with you. Let's just... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm losing control of the aircraft. We're in trouble. I don't know if we can recover from this, to be honest with you. Okay, alright, we're okay. We're okay. We survived. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. We're fine. We're fine. Jamin, we're fine. Everything's fine. It's great, actually. It's great. Then it was very nice. Okay. I'll be very, very gentle here. So gentle. Okay, we are now approaching the bit where I wanted to take the next bit of science. So we're going to turn off the engines without crashing. Without crashing. Hang on. I'm just gonna bleed some speed, just a little bit, just a touch. Okay, nothing fancy, nothing crazy, and then we're gonna really stall it out and deploy the parachutes. Boom. This is why you bring emergency parachutes with you. Especially if you're me. Alright, landing gears down. Perfect. We're down. We are down. Okay. Jeb, welcome. We did lose one of our science machines, but it's not the end of the world because I've got others. You observe the goo. I don't think it actually realizes that we're currently in a lake, to be honest with you. So we might have to try and sail a little bit. Where is the majority of the lake is this way. So we might just have to cruise a touch. Hello, zombie. That's not a crash. That was a perfect landing. Speaking of that, actually, before we do anything, just swim away a little bit. All right, Bill, you're the guy I need for once. That is rare, I must say. What? Bill, you're not good enough to pack the chutes. Okay, that's not a great sign. So we either risk it for the biscuit, or we accept defeat. What do you think we should do? That was not a crash. That was not a crash. That was a controlled descent, which is by definition not a crash. I think we just sail, to be honest. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. The control of this plane is continuously. Wait, can we be a submarine? Oops. we may want to throttle down just a touch. We can dive beneath the water. We're like a swan. Uh-oh. Perfect. All right. Success. Oh god. Oh no. No. Brakes. Holy Jesus, that's just the cliff. Ha. You all thought I'd be doing push-ups. Well, get shredded. Okay, now Max, just gotta be very, very careful here, okay? That was not a crash landing. That was a landing, okay? A landing with parachutes in Space Engineers in Kerbal Space Program cannot be a crash landing. Otherwise, like literally every landing would be a crash landing. That was an emergency landing, I will acknowledge that fact, but it was not a crash landing. Yeah, I do need to make sure that I do not take off again, because I will not actually be able to stop, per se, if I do. Okay, do you think this is a different biome than what we were just in? I guess I can probably tell if I do a crew report. Yeah, it's the same biome. So see if we go in the lake if we get a different biome. Okay, close that up. Emergency land. Okay, fine. I'll do two sit-ups then. Okay. Here we go. 1, 2. I'm a little bit confused why this keeps veering to the right when it's in the water. I mean, I know it's not a sailing ship, but... Is this all just the tundra? Like, is the lake not a different biome? You would imagine it would be a different biome, right? I think, honestly, I'm with Bean. A crash should be when something explodes. I am not sure I want to be going this fast on the water, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm glad that it can reach 30 meters per second. I'm just a little bit concerned that we won't survive. Do you think we could dive down? Oh my god. I've made a submarine. Beep. 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 It's the sonar beeps. Sit-ups. We're doing sit-ups, not push-ups. Do you think there's no pressure in Kerbal Space Program, is there? Okay, alright. Touchdown. This does not appear to be working. Okay, now we're just gonna very, very gently head back to the surface, okay? Very, very gently. Like, so gently. So, uber gently. Perfect. Wow, that was an interesting experience. We've made a submarine. Wait, do you think there's any research to be had underwater? Probably not, right? They probably didn't code that into the game, I would imagine. Let's find out. Dive, dive, dive! I don't think so. Which is a shame, considering like how impressive it is to be able to... Under the sea. Uh-oh. I forgot. We don't have a... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Brace for impact. Brace, 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 brace. Okay. One. 2, 3, 4. Okay, that was I believe that is the end of our excursion with this little... Okay, how much research did I get from that? Must have been you know... No, all my engines exploded. So, yeah, we definitely did detonate there. Okay, we can now finally unlock aerodynamics. That's right, boys. Supersonic flight. Oh no, sorry, this isn't supersonic flight. This is basically nothing. But, like, it's almost supersonic flight, kind of. Okay, we need some more dosh. Literally everything. I mean, I guess we could do this. When you say in orbit of Kerbal, where is he? Okay. Right. This is going to be interesting. Okay, so we have to rescue a Kerbal stuck in low Earth orbit or high Earth orbit. How are we going to do that? I genuinely am not entirely sure, but we're going to figure it out. So, step one, let's get a crew cabin. No, the engines I was using were jet engines, so it definitely should not have been able to work underwater, but I don't think... I think you're not supposed to read too deeply into this game, to be honest with you. Right, so... we do a jet engine, right? And then we do, like, we need at least one... Should we just do one of these? Would that just be easier? Replace that with that? Well, I guess maybe it wouldn't get any air. Presumably it has to be, like, breathing like that. So, our main way should be the scoop intake, I'd imagine. Like that. Okay, so the goal is to make a single stage to orbit. That's the plan. I don't know if we currently possess enough technology to actually make a single stage to orbit, but we're going to try. We're going to try. So I'm thinking we'll have 2 liquid fuel engines. And I think they're going to have to be... oh, I don't know. Usually you'd use like the Rapier engines for this, but I don't have them. So it's either the Terrier or the Reliance. I think we're going to have to go with Reliance. And then I could actually probably just get rid of that, because I'm going to have an intake anyway, or so I'm going to have something on the front of them anyway. I don't know if this is going to work. I don't know if this is going to have enough Delta V, but we're going to try. Okay, before I do that, we need to figure out what everything looks like. That's not great at the moment. Give it a wing. Really basic wing with a couple elevons. Like that. Strap that together so it doesn't flop around. Okay. And then we're going to immediately break the single stage to orbit thing by giving it one of those and giving it some boost rockets. Just to help it get off the ground quickly and maybe up. Okay, and then we just... You like planes? Yeah, I do like planes. It's kind of like the whole thing of this channel. A little bit. I don't think this is going to work. I mean, it's technically not even a single stage to orbit anymore. Max just likes planes. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, I just liked planes. I don't love planes, I just like them. This'll work, right? This'll work. It'll work. Okay, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I have no idea how we're going to do this rendezvous. Uh-huh. That might work. Okay, so he's orbiting the way I expect him to. Okay. Now we find out how strong this jet engine is. Oh, I've also got no horizontal stabilizer. Well, we're already rolling. It's too late now. I've also got no emergency evacuation system, no parachute. I'm going to be doing push-ups in about 10 seconds here. Okay, engage the main boosters. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. End of the runway. We're up, we're up. Don't worry, we're coming. We're coming to save him. Okay, I don't know if we've got enough speed for this. I'm gonna try and climb. Okay, engage the main engines. This is it. It's go time. We've got a critical failure. We're going down, Jeb. Jeb, you might have to bail out. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if we're gonna recover this. Jeb, you might have to jump. Okay, we're back in control. We're back in control. Okay, we're out. No. Jeb, evacuate. Jump. Well, that kind of hurt a little bit. Let me just, oh, you know what I haven't been doing? I have not been recording. That's on me. Let me just slowly. Right. 16. 1. 2. 3. I'm gonna take my headphones off now. 4. I might have to put my gym strip on. 5. Ugh. Yeah, let me take my phone out of my pocket. 6. 7. I'm gonna text my girlfriend. 8. Help me. 9. My chat is 10. Bullying me. 11. Whew. 12. Come on. Come on, you can do this. Oh, I'm almost gonna hit my head on my dresser. Hang on. 13. 14. Ugh. 15. Oof. Oh, 16. Oh. Alright. We cannot do many more of those. Ugh. 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 No, didn't I do 8 last time? Oh. Okay. That did not go well. Obviously. So. First off, horizontal stabilizers. Boom. Second off, useless. We're gonna go with the Terrier engines. Third off, useless. Yeah, now we're talking. These are the kind of things that men use. Probably. Let me just boop. Yeah, this looks good. This looks safe. There's a okay, well, shut up. Perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, please fasten your seatbelts and prepare for liftoff. Wow, those landing gears do not seem to be having a good time. I'm not sure that's supposed to happen. Okay, so what is happening? Look at let's just okay. So we would currently be launching the wrong way if we launch now. I want to make sure he's ahead of me by a little bit, right? There we go. There we go. Okay, perfect. Right. Crew, prepare for liftoff. Jeb, hold on to your bum. Here we go. Here we go. Holy Jesus. Oh, holy Jesus. Oh, we're shifting. Oh, we're really moving. Uh-oh. I'm not sure what's going on. We can't seem to pull up. It's not pulling up. What? Oh, we're up. We're up. We're up. Perfect. Just as I intended. Okay. All right. Now we just need to control the aircraft. Control it. This is perfect. This is exactly how I thought this would go. We're now facing the absolute opposite direction that I intended for us to be facing at this point in time during the launch, but that is okay. We'll just waddle it back this way a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Just like that. Okay. All right. I would say the launch is proceeding well. Alright, stage. Secondary engines, begin final burn. Buckle up, everybody. This is it. This is it. This will decide whether or not our single stage to orbit is going to actually make it to orbit. Let alone make it to the gentleman in question. Okay, we're burning. We are burning. Not a whole lot is happening, but we are burning. We are facing the exact wrong way. Okay, that did not work. At all. But we didn't crash, so shut up. Okay, I don't think this is the strategy, but just to really make sure, we're going to try slightly smaller thrusters so that we can maybe pitch up. And then we're just gonna slap on a nose cone. No, that's too big. It's too big. Perfect. Perfect. Right. And then we're gonna try this one more time, and hopefully it works. Boom. 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 Perfect. 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 Offhand dagger, for sure. Who would use a buckler? Okay. Yeah. That's working. Okay, alright, set as target. Is that... Ah. That's not supposed to happen. Okay. We will not be able to use time warp with this current design. That's fine. Just means we have to go now. Let's begin rolling. It's good that the landing gears are like halfway in the runway. That means that we've got the correct amount of weight on them, you know? That means they're working hard for their money. I love the suspension sway that seems to be steadily getting worse. No, it's getting better. No, it's definitely getting worse. Definitely getting worse. Even at 30 meters per second, I would say that the control of this thing is negative, for sure. We may need more struts. But we're gonna try igniting the boosters now. Okay, here we go. Okay, we lost one. Okay, we lost two. Okay, we lost the entire aircraft. Everyone is dead. Okay. I don't think a spaceplane is the way. One. You know, I'm gonna get killer abs here. Two. Ugh. Just gonna take a breath. Three. Did I actually skip 8? Am I doing 16 this time? I'm doing 16 this time. Shut up, everybody else. 4. Okay. Dig deep. 5. Gotta use some of that military experience. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. Whew. 12, that one hurt. 13. Come on. 14, okay. 15. Come on. One more. 16. Good. Flying in anything Vex designs counts as euthanasia. Oh my god, zombie. Holy Jesus. Give us 32. No. I skipped 8, so that's 16. That's all you get. Get wrecked. Okay. Right. That didn't work. So, we need to reevaluate our current system. Right. The plan is simple. We will send this ball up to the stricken vessel. We will stop nearby the stricken vessel. We will then EVA the Kerbal into the ball. At which point, we will burn, retrograde, and land the ball with the successfully rescued Kerbal back home. We will then profit, and I will receive my award. Now, I have no idea how much Delta V we're going to need for this. I'm going to assume it's going to be a lot, because I don't really know what I'm doing. So we're going to bring a lot, is the plan. You can never have too much Delta V, really, right? I don't really have any other options, to be honest with you, for this. I mean, like, I kind of hate the way that looks, but I don't really know if I can justify having one of these, and then one of these on top, and then one of these. Because I will also need... in order for this to have any chance of landing, I will need one of these. But I could also bring one of these with, like, some of these, right? Or I could just, like, get rid of this entirely because it's stupid. Yes, one of these. Get rid of that. Grab one of these. Yeah, now we're talking. Grab that, put that there. Grab one of these. And then probably like a couple of these, otherwise we will definitely crash and die. And then a couple of those. One of those. Bifty bopty boo. And then, oh, hang on, no. Wait. Wait. First off, we need these if we're going to keep this pointing the right direction. Then we definitely need some of these, which we can slap on there, I guess. If it fits, it sits. Then a thermometer, just in case we find something that we haven't already done. Then a barometer. Close that bad boy up. This is a very expensive way of doing this, just so I don't have to... Shut up! Okay, then a heat shield. Right, then we get a decoupler. One of the correct size, please. One of the correct size, please. Excellent. How about we change up the script a little bit. We add one of these. Grab these. Boom. Then we add like... Yeah. Then, boom. Add some kickback. Yeah, that is a rocket. I would fly on that. Would you fly on that? That looks safe. I would give that a max 10 out of 10, seal of approval, 50% chance of returning home. And we take those numbers. Right, I don't have any RCS, so all of the hang on. I foresee the issue before it happens, so I'm going to take steps to make sure that it does not become an issue. See? Right. All of the control is going to be done by this central one. This is a Korea playthrough. What exactly is going on? Yes. It is a most peculiar sight. What do you mean? This is a great rocket! This is the best rocket I've ever seen. You guys are so negative. Holy. Alright. Bobby coming with us on this one. Right. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Now, I am gonna be honest with you. I don't know how to do this. Why does physics hate all of my rockets? I don't know how to do an intercepts with one of these, to be honest with you. I've got no idea how we're going to do this, or how this will work. So, my plan, I would say, is relatively simple. We will kind of just, like, burn towards... That doesn't look safe. It'll be... No. I was about to say it'll be fine, but like if I have to like revert, you guys are gonna make me do push-ups. I know you are, so let's just do that first. A rendezvous, yeah, that's the word. I've got no idea how to do a rendezvous, but I'm sure we will figure it out. Probably. I mean, we are the US Marines, we never leave a man behind. Right, so here's my plan. My plan is simple. We will burn directly towards the thing, and then we will profit. Begin! Operation Rescue is a go, go, go. Temperatures and pressures are all green. We're looking good. We're looking great, boys. We're gonna prove the naysayers wrong. I will not be doing any more sit-ups. Okay, I've got no idea how this is gonna work, to be honest with you. I think the initial plan is just let the solid fuel boosters do whatever it is they're gonna do, get to the altitude, then we turn, then we burn. Bippity boppity boo, box 2. Right? Yes. Yes. I'm a genius. You are an intelligent boy, Max. Trust me. Okay. This seems to be going well. So far. We have breached the atmosphere pretty easily. Okay, now stage. And ignite. Okay, now we begin to turn. To intercept the boy. Pretend we are some sort of nuclear missile. And burn towards the target. That's the plan. I say this will work. Maybe we should get into an orbit first. Are you going to do your gravity turn? Yeah. Just a little bit scared about how well my ship's going to cope with said turn. Maybe we just point this way. Just, yeah. Perfect. See? Working well. Everything is good. Everything is awesome. Everything is fine. I admit, currently, the rendezvous doesn't really seem to be happening, but we will figure it out, I'm sure. 50-50. It's not looking great, if I'm honest with you. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm pretty sure you need, like, RCS thrusters for this. Oh, relax. We got this. Okay, alright. Now, we're in an orbit, so mission 1 achieved. Now, how do we get from here to there? Maneuver node? Maybe this will save me? Okay, what do I have to do? Yeah. Okay. Right, that's kind of close, isn't it? That's going to use quite a lot of our delta V. We might not have enough. I just like... Okay. 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 Yeah. This'll work. Probably. I hope. I'm not quite sure what my plan is. We will get within 10 kilometers of him, and then I think if we just, like, burn to, like, rendezvous, maybe that will work. Maybe I didn't bring enough fuel. I mean, this is going to be about half our fuel. I mean, this'll work, probably. Why do you want me to hit F5? Oh, do you want me to quick save? Nah, we don't need that. Nonsense. Quick save. My goodness. If it doesn't work, we'll just revert before we crash. See, the question I actually find myself asking is, will I have enough fuel to, you know, decelerate at the end? And I actually don't know the answer to that one. But we will soon find out. Okay, that, to me, doesn't look close enough. Okay. Brilliant plan. Now we just let this go for a little bit. Okay. Now we try. The question is, how fast are we going to be whizzing by him? Like, I imagine that's going to be quite fast. Probably too fast for him to, like, get out and actually do anything. Right? Probably? I think we might pull this off. I think we're going to run out of Delta V, though, before we actually manage to do this, to be honest with you. Yeah. Okay, I don't want to, like, do too much. Because I've got to get down. I've got to get back to Kerbal. So, can't do too much. Is that enough? Can he use his jetpack to do the rest? Can I switch to him? Or can I not switch to him? If I can't switch to him, that is going to make this a little bit harder, if I'm honest with you. What are you trying to do when you get here? I'm trying to save him, is what I'm doing. Sorry, is there someone on Twitch? I don't have enough fuel. You may... I mean, let's see. How far is the distance? 24. We may be getting out to push, to be honest with you. That's going to be the way we deorbit this, but... I mean, if we run out of fuel, we'll just reset. Okay? I didn't promise that I wouldn't revert, so... let's try it. Okay. So... Thank you for whoever that was, and whatever it was. Okay, so, now, we're basically at the target. Fuel is not much, but my genius plan is simple. We point towards the boy, And we burn. This will therefore bring us closer together, which will hopefully allow me to switch to him, which will then allow me to pilot him back to here, is the plan. And then we will attempt to deorbit and probably end up pushing the rocket. That is the plan. I don't know if it'll work, but you guys are telling me that it won't. Okay, we've got to be close, right? Like, we have to be close. Can I switch to him yet? No. Can I... If I view in tracking station, I won't be able to reset this, right? Right? Let's just try and get the intercept done, and then I can reset and try it again with more delta V. But if I could just intercept him, that would be an achievement for me, I would say. Okay, so 2.3 clicks is still too far for me to switch to him. I guess we're not quite there yet, but... Okay, that hasn't worked. Alright, we'll burn just a touch. And then we'll point towards him again and do it again. We've got to be close, right? Like, we physically have to be close. 0.1 of a kilometer. Okay, we must be able to switch to him now. Yes, okay. Right. I have the Kerbal, and I have control of the Kerbal. I just need to select my... Oh, I just need to select my ship. Or find my ship. How would one... Ah, there it is, there it is. Okay. Burn. Burn, little Kerbal. Run! Okay. Alright. You a pilot? Yes, you are. Alright, well, you can replace Jebediah for now, then. Mostly because I don't want to mess around. It's probably worth messing around. Okay. You're useless. You guys, hello. Jeb, just get in the thing. You, come over here. Alright, so. We have successfully rendezvoused. You guys are telling me that I don't have enough Delta V, and, you know, I can probably believe that that is true, based on the fact that we don't have that much fuel left. But we're going to do what we can. So, we'll get to the apoapsis, and then we'll burn as hard as we dare. And hopefully, that'll slow us down a lot. I hope. Okay. I mean, it will slow us down by exactly 200 meters per second, which probably won't be enough to dip our... Ooh. Come on, just a little bit more. Okay. It's close. It is close. 450 is the distance we have to find somehow. That could be difficult for sure, but we'll give it a go. how much pushing will we have to do for this to work? Let's see if it's even possible. Yeah, that's not making huge amounts of progress, is it? Okay, make sure you don't use up all of her Delta V, otherwise this whole rescue thing has been for diddly squat. Okay, what if, hear me out, what if we jettisoned the heat shield? That would give us a little bit more oomph, right? I mean, we're definitely going to be error braking anyway, so we might as well, I think. Okay, that did give us 2 kilometers. We're close, we're close. It's possible, I think. Remember, we were at 430. Put you in there. You're going to hold the SAS on while you push. Also, it should decrease our weight slightly, which perhaps will make this a little bit faster. I'm not sure, though. Do not jettison the heat shield. We'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Everything is gonna be just fine. You guys stress too much, you know? Hang on, I gotta watch the... Okay, that's enough. Okay, remember what we were at before? Have we made any difference? Or 8. So we are very, very slowly at a rate almost too slow to like measure on any device. Slowing this down. We might be able to pull this off. I'm gonna do one more of these and then we'll wait until the apoapsis comes around again, because that will be more efficient than what we're currently doing. But I mean, it is working. Like, we are slowing down. It's just, like, really, really slow. And I don't know if we have infinite EVA propellant. We'll be fine. You guys stress too much. It's a genius plan because, like, even if I manage to pull this off, we're only going to be scraping the top of the atmosphere, right? So presumably there won't be that much heating. And we do have the cargo container at the bottom, which I believe is pretty resistant. So, you know, we'll be fine, probably. I mean, I'm a little bit concerned that you guys are telling me that I'm not going to be fine because, you know, clearly I'm not the expert here. But I think there's a decent chance we'll be okay. Probably. Okay, we're at 393, so we've got, you know, a little bit of pushing to go. As long as Bob can hold the SAS, I don't really care. Do we have infinite EVA fuel? Like, can I just do this forever? Because if so, we will pull this off eventually. And then my first rendezvous will be a success. And you guys will be proud of me. Uh-oh. Oopsies. Well, this is going to take a while, isn't it? I mean, we are slowing down. It's just like almost too slow to register. But we will get there. Why couldn't you just do this yourself, huh? Why did I have to send someone out to get you? Couldn't you just gone out and just like pushed it yourself instead of me having to send someone all the way over here? How are we doing? 372. We're almost there. We're making progress. We are making progress. It's just like really, really slow. 372. Just gotta watch the EVA propellant. I wonder how many meters per second are we slowing down per attempt? You guys can probably tell me, I would imagine. Okay, I'm going to go all the way down to 1 on that one. Okay, 372 was what we were at. We are now at 351, so we're dropping 20 kilometers per thing. So it's going to take us quite some time. I think we're going to do one more of these, and then we'll EVA, or we'll warp until the next periapsis, and then we'll try again. Or apoapsis, sorry. There's no point doing it at the periapsis, because, you know, it won't do anything. It's like a meter per second per time, isn't it? This is going to take literally forever. My life would have been better served just, like, reverting instead of constantly doing it. I've got to use up more of her EVA fuel, though, because if we use up more of it per time, it'll take less times. Also, when we run out of electrical charge, that is going to be a little bit of an issue, because I won't be able to hold it on SAS anymore, and then I imagine it'll be going around everywhere. We're at 328. So 328, remember that, 328. I'm going to try and do it right at the apoapsis this time. EVA. Transfer. Okay. And then I'm gonna try and use up all of her fuel. Well, all of it that I dare, because if she flies off to, you know, Wonderland, then this will all be for nothing. Uh-oh. Oh, did I forget to turn the SAS on? I did. See, that could be an issue if we actually run out of SAS. Then it will be very hard to continue to push. I did strap on 2 extra batteries. Not for this moment, but just in case something like this happened. So hopefully, it'll be fine. 328 is what we were at. 328, 328, 328. I'm going to risk going below 1 this time. What I really need is some, like, RCS propellant for this sort of thing. That way, when I inevitably run out of fuel, because this is, like, the 3rd time I've been playing KSP and run out of fuel. Okay, are you good for... Yeah. Okay, let's do a handy-dandy transfer. Back in. 307. That took a little bit of time, that one, I think. Mostly because of the whole... I didn't have the EVA on, right? Yeah, we got plenty of SAS fuel. Or plenty of battery power, so I think we're going to be okay. I think we'll get this done. I will have a success for my first mission. Zombie will take back everything that she said. We will rendezvous successfully. Which is not bad, I don't think. Sure, it's not like a great success, obviously. But we will do it. I swear to God, we will do it. One way or the other. I don't care if we have to push this all the way down. I will do it. Okay, I think we want a time warp again now. Okay, we're at 286 now. We're making progress. We're in the 200. Didn't we start at like 400? And now we're at 286. We're almost there. I believe. Yeah, we're gonna be fine. We are gonna pull this off. Somehow. I don't know how, but we are gonna pull it off. There's almost like a part of me that wonders if it would be efficient to burn prograde at the periapsis to like raise the apoapsis to like make it easier to raise the, you know? Would that work? Would that make this easier? I don't know. One of my Kerbal Space Programs nerds will have to tell me. I imagine that's probably a stupid idea, because if I'm trying to slow down, why would I want to burn in the direction that I'm going? Come on. Come on. Okay, I'm gonna risk. High beam, by the way. I'm gonna risk that. That's all I'm gonna risk. I need to have enough fuel to get her back to the pod, and I definitely do not want her whizzing off into space, because that will make all of this for nothing. So, we want to be a little bit careful and not be dumb, which is difficult for me, I will admit, but I will get it done somehow. Some way, somehow. Okay, board. How are we doing? We're at 264. I'm going to do one more burn up here, and then we'll time warp. It's 3.5 meters per second. Okay, so Twitch chat has told me that every time we do this, and by Twitch chat I mean the one person in there, Jameson, has told me that every time we do this we lose 3.5 meters per second. So, you know, that's something, right? It's a damn good thing I didn't make a bigger pod or we would be screwed. It's also a good thing that EVA propellant is infinite. So technically, can you go anywhere in the universe if you just like have a really tiny craft with an EVA guy pushing it? Come on. Come on. Come on. Ugh. It's like, this is so painful. It would have been so much easier if I just reset, but I can't. The only reason I'm not doing it is I know that I can't do any more sit-ups, or my like abs will implode. So that is what's pushing me onwards here. We're at 243, so I think we're gonna let it go now. Okay, we went a little bit past it this time because I'm an idiot, but you know, it is what it is. EVA. If only I had solar panels, then we'd have infinite power, but I don't, so whatever. We'll just have to, we just gotta go with what we've got, Captain. What are we at, 248? I hope you guys are enjoying your daily dose of Kerbal. This is what you tuned in for, right? Oh, hang on, I gotta check the fuel. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Big burn, big burn. Okay. Let me just get over here. Grab. Okay. Transfer. Back in, we're back in. How are we doing? We're at 248. Now we're at 223. Okay, we're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there. Hope. I see hope. There is hope. We can do this. We're like basically there. It's gonna take like maybe three more tries. You know what they say? If at first you don't succeed, try again. Only 12 more times. Nah. Nah. It's not gonna be 12 more times. No. I think the cargo bay will be okay. I seem to remember it has like a higher heat tolerance and everything else, but Most of all, I'm imagining that even when if I do manage to pull this off, I'm going to put if, just in case I don't. Even if I do manage to pull this off, we're only going to be scraping the very upper end of the atmosphere. You know? Like, we're not going to be... we're not going to be deep into the atmosphere. We're going to be aerobraking for quite some time, I'd imagine. You know, to get this slowed down. So by the time we're actually, like, in the atmosphere, I'd imagine we're going to be going a lot slower. That's my hope. Also, if we had the heat shield, this would take a lot longer. Because the heat shield, when it jettisoned, it did give us some extra oomph, right? And it's a lot less weight to carry. I love how you guys are just discussing my impending demise in the chat. Thanks, guys! Twitch is the only one who's actually, like, being positive, which is rare, I would say. Okay, let me board that. Okay. Right. Are we making any progress? We are officially at 185,000, so we've got about 100,000 more to go, and then we will be in the atmosphere, and then we can just aerobrake our way to victory. And then once I land, I will claim superiority over everything, and will declare myself the new Elon Musk. Oh, you tell me I could have switched to this the whole time? It would have been nice to know. I think it would have been a lot easier just to use her jetpack to rendezvous with the craft rather than doing this. But, you know, whatever. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not bitter. It's fine. How's the fuel looking? Okay, we're all good. We're all good. You in there. Okay, should be maybe 2 more times? 2 more times? I mean, it depends how efficient I am with these burns, I suppose. Only, you know what I should have done? I should have not brought any monopropellant with me. Like, what is the point? Is it really only 3 meters per second we're getting per time? I feel like it's more than that. It's got to be more than that, right? What? Oh, there we go. How are we doing? 166. Okay, we're gonna do 1 more burn and then we'll time warp around. I hope NASA and SpaceX are taking notes, as I will not be doing this again. Come on. Yeah, we got this. 2. Remember that autosave we made just before the actual burn? Maybe we should have gone back to that. You know how I scoffed at you telling me to, like, autosave before I began the burn? I'm sorry. You were right. I was wrong. I'm dumb. But, you know, we're too deep into this now. Okay, how are we doing? 147. Okay, I think we time warp to the apoapsis now. And then, hopefully, we will be low enough next time around. What if I, like, what if I start doing it a little bit earlier so that we end up, like, in the right place, you know? It'll be a more efficient burn, which will mean that we have to do less of them, I think. Efficiency is not the name of the game when it comes to my Kerbal Space Program playthrough, but in this one situation where this is continuously ongoing, I think it has to be. Come on. Come on. Give me something. I don't know what we were at before I started that burn, so I don't know how much progress we're making. Okay, let's have a look. We are at 129. So we've got like, what, 50 to go, basically? That's way better than where we started. I'd like to point that out. That is actually 2 more burns, isn't it? If we do 20 kilometers per burn, that is 2 more burns and we are in. It'll probably still take us a little bit more time to actually get slowed down, but it will do the job. I know you guys are like writing about my demise, but honestly, I'm trying not to read because I don't want to know if the cargo bay is going to explode. I'm just going to hope it doesn't. To be honest with you, I imagine what's going to happen if I was a betting man, which I'm not, but if I was a betting man, I imagine what's going to happen is we'll aero brake a couple times, then we will inevitably run out of electricity, which will end up with us flipping over and eventually burning up on re-entry. That's my guess of what is going to happen. Hopefully it doesn't occur that way, but that is my guess, right? Like, that's probably what's going to happen if I had a guess. I guess like for this first aero brake, I can just turn off the SAS and hope that we don't burn up. That would be a strat of all time. It might work. Okay. I can always jump out. Yes, I can, but then I have to do 64 sit-ups, and I'm going to be honest with you, I'm pretty sure that will kill me. Like, I'm 90% sure that will result in my inevitable death. How are we doing? We're at 94. I think I'm going to let it go one more time. No. We burn once more, and then we burn once more at the apoapsis, and that'll be it. That'll be the last burn. And then we will begin aero braking. And then for the first time, I'm going to have SAS off until we start like actually entering the atmosphere. And then I'll turn it on, and hopefully we decelerate in time before we run out of electricity and inevitably become a missile. Okay. So it should be one more burn at the apoapsis, and that should be it, I think. I think that'll be it. Yeah, we are basically there. I actually don't need to do a full burn. I have to do like a half burn, because I don't want to get too low. Otherwise, we'll die. Like, if I do a full burn, we'll end up at 58,000. And we'll die. We'll burn up, I suspect. So we need to do, like, a half burn. Which is, I guess that's a good position to be in, right? The job is done, essentially. Now it's just the survival portion of this, which is, to be honest, very much out of my hands. There's not much I can do. Okay, so we're going to go to, like, I don't know, 4 EVA propellant, and then we'll see. Okay, how's that? 74, so we need a little bit more. We'll go to 3 then. That's probably more than enough. Okay, all right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please prepare for landing. Put your tray tables in the upright position and kiss your bum goodbye. How are we doing? Okay, we're at 69. SAS off. Everybody brace. Brace for impact. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. This will be fine. Everything's gonna be okay. Oh, we're coming in hot. Oh, no, we'll be okay. We're just like, we're barely touching the atmosphere, you know? We're just giving it a little love tap on our way by. I say as I immediately flip this way. What if I open the service bay? Will that like increase drag? And like, maybe slow us down a bit faster? Question mark? How much of a difference has this made? Okay, with that, we do not appear to be slowing down at all, to be honest with you. I don't think that did anything. In fact, I'm pretty sure all that happened there is we went vaguely close to a planet. Okay. We need to burn again, obviously. But not much. Otherwise, we'll be too close and we'll die. So we need to like... We need to do this perfectly. And I'm not NASA. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm pretty sure neither are you guys. If you are, please tell me now. If you guys could do the maths very quickly, I would appreciate that. Okay. I don't want to use SAS right now if I don't have to. But I think I have to, so. Okay. How much is that? Let's put us at 68. I think we need to go more than 68. I'm going to do 60. Or I'm going to try and do 60. How's that? 65. I don't know. We'll do a little bit more, maybe. Okay. I think that's it. Whatever that is what we're going to take. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, please take your tray tables. Please put your tray tables in the upright position and prepare for landing. 64. I think that's good. That's more than close enough for now. Just wanna let's just you know, let's just breathe in the atmosphere a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna open that. Maybe that'll increase the drag. That is technically drag, right? Right? I'm sure that's modeled in KSP. I hope it is. Okay, we are slowing down, but it is at a rate too slow to measure on any device. However, I'm not really sure I want to risk another deceleration, because then we might be too low. Go down to 50. Twitch is saying go down to 50. I think we're gonna have to risk another deceleration because this is gonna take forever if we just do this, right? So we're gonna have to risk it for the biscuit a bit. I like risking it for the biscuit, don't you? Okay. If it becomes really bad, we'll just eject. All right, that's the plan. If it becomes unattainable, we'll just evacuate. Okay, I don't know what that is, but that's all you're getting. Can we maybe grab? Yes, okay. Okay, so that's 60, exactly. Basically. Here we go. We're coming in hot. Turn the SAS off. I don't want to waste all my electricity on this. This won't be the landing. I guarantee you that we will not be landing on this one. But we did slow down. We are slowing down. The plan is working. It's working extraordinarily slowly, but it is working. Turn the ship against the atmosphere. I'm just a bit worried about burning all of my electricity, you know? Because I've only got 141 and that's it. I've got no solar panels and no way to generate it. So once we're out of that, I won't be able to control anything. And I do need some of the electricity for the final descent. Otherwise, we will definitely burn up and die because we will be a missile. Which is why I'm worried about using it all right now. Maybe I can use everything up to 100. Let's do that. Okay, we're going to point retrograde. And this time we're going to risk some electricity use. Okay. Well, good news is that basically used none of my electricity. So we can use this. Is a biscuit like a cookie? Yeah, it is a cookie. Exactly. I'm gonna make an executive decision, which is rare for me. But I just think we need to do one more. You know, we just need to be a little bit lower. Because we're not really losing that much per trip, are we? Really. And if we don't like if we don't slow down, we're gonna be here forever. So we're gonna risk. It's like playing the game of Risk, you know? Sometimes you just gotta put all your dice on one thing. And that is whatever it is, that's good enough. Hopefully I don't have to burn the other way. 58,000. Okay, that is somewhat lower. It might be slightly faster to send a rescue mission rather than do this. I can see how that might be true, but we're too deep into this now. Also, I don't have any other Kerbals, so this is it. This is what we got. Maybe we can risk a little bit lower. Like, I'm not currently seeing any huge burning effects, right? I mean, I realize when I see the burning effects, it may be too late. But you know, maybe we let this go around one more time and then we make a decision. Because we know that right now we're at 57,000. So if we like go around again and we're at 56,000, then we're probably don't have... we're probably low enough. This is probably good. How much? Okay, we're at 134. I think we're fine. Okay. Well, we're definitely lower, right? Like, we are lower. Okay, we definitely began that a little bit earlier. We were at 1,600,000, so we're losing like, yeah, this is working. This is working well, I think. And we're not burning through that much of my electricity, so we can do this. This will work. It will take a little bit of time, but it will work. I'm hearing Twitch is telling me to do another burn. And to be honest, I'm kind of with Twitch on this one. I don't usually agree with Twitch chat, but I'm going to do another burn. Just like a touch, just a little bit. Just like a love tap, you know? Like the smallest burn known to man is what we're about to do. I just think if we just drop it a little bit further down, it'll start like compounding, you know? We just have to be careful that we don't drop it too low. Otherwise we'll end up, you know, in a ditch. I'm gonna do that much. Whatever that is good enough, probably. I will not be doing any exercise this time. Sorry, guys. If that's what you're here for, I apologize. But I will continue getting fat, so in your general direction. Yeah. This is good. This is good. This will work. This will work, probably. Okay, guys. I think it's going to be a couple more around the planet. Twitch chat doesn't know anything. Well, I believe in you. Yeah, this is working. We could... Oh. What? What? Is that a good sign? I don't know if that's a bad sign or a good sign. It's definitely a sign. I think I don't touch anything. I think that's probably a good idea. I think at this point, we're basically low enough that it will probably deorbit soon. And when it does go, it's going to go quite rapidly, I'd imagine. So I think we just don't touch anything now. All right, guys, buckle up. Electricity is good. Temperatures and pressures are all in the green. I don't see any current burning. I'm going to open the service bay again. Okay, I'm not getting any, like... I wonder if we can get any signs while we do this. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Okay, well, that was pretty useless. I wonder if we can get science at the very top of our apoapsis. That might be a thing. From YouTube to Twitch. I'd love to see this guy play RSSRO. I don't know what that is, and to be honest, I'm not sure I want to play that based on this. Okay. Alright. Let's try. Ooh, that would have burned some of my stuff. Crew report. Nothing. Any value. Let us observe the goo. That was something. Nothing. Nothing. I wonder if I EVA I might be able to get something. Nothing. Okay. Well, that's fine. Almost there. We're almost there. We're like sub a million now. That's a good sign, right? I wonder if I can get anything from like the upper atmosphere. Did I already check that? I did, didn't I? Now I'm just checking it again. I mean, I could probably get like an EVA report, but I'm a bit worried that they'll get burned up, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'm a bit worried about that. This is working. Like, this is working. It's working really, really slowly, but it is working. Should we try an EVA report in high atmosphere? I'm a bit scared, but we'll try it. Okay, I've officially gotten bored of this, and so we're gonna do the thing again. I don't know if it's smart, but, you know, that's not the brand of my channel. Just like a little bit, you know? Just a little bit lower. I don't think we need to go much lower. I think just a little bit lower would be useful. Yeah, that seems good. Probably. That little burn cost us, what, 3,000? Uh-oh. Oh, God, I may have made a mistake. Okay, brace for impact, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody prepare to evacuate the dance floor. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be just fine. Yeah, we're fine. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Yeah, we're good. That was a bit of a risk, if I'm honest, but it seems to have paid off. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. It's just it's a little, you know, there's a little lively glow to it, but I think they're gonna be okay. Probably. I'm not an expert in this, obviously, but I think they're going to be just fine. And it's definitely slowing them down a lot more, which is worth it, because, you know, my attention span is only so short. Ready, set, ship. Oh. I used to play, like, I don't know what it is, like Spaceflight Simulator on my phone. I did play Kerbal Space Program a lot when I was a kid, but to be honest, whenever there was a rendezvous mission, I distinctly remember using the cheat engine, which I don't know how you get to it. If I did, we wouldn't be in this situation. Okay. Coming in hot. Again, but everything seemed fine on the last attempt, so probably everything will be fine on this attempt. I'm just going to separate the drogue chutes and the main chutes, so that we can deploy them, you know, independently. That seems like it might be a good idea. We are officially running out of electric power, though, so at some point, we're going to have to maybe risk going a bit lower. I suspect that might be on the cards. Create more drag. I don't really know how I can possibly create more drag. All I can do is open the service bay. Like, that is all I can do to make more drag. But I'm a bit worried that it'll start cooking all my stuff, which I wouldn't really care about, but all the reaction wheels are in here. So if we lose this, I'm pretty sure we lose the whole thing. Which is why I'm kind of sitting here stressing, but, you know, we'll probably be okay. Maybe. I guess just close it when it starts burning, right? Is that the plan? I suspect 2,500 meters per second is still too fast to enter without a heat shield. You know what? You know what? I was wrong to jettison the heat shield. That was a bad idea. It might have taken longer, but then we wouldn't be in this position of just, like, orbiting the planet a million times. That was a mistake. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. That was a mistake. I messed up there. But, you know, this is the sitch that we're in. Tilt the craft. Like, you want me to go like this? The problem is, once this starts going, it will just go, and then it will be very hard to, like, stop it. Does that make sense? Like, I'm pretty sure it's going to be in a couple more tries that we're just going to be... Also, doing this is really costing me a lot of my electric charge. It's not going to be this time, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be the next time. So that's within 300,000 now. RuPaul can help you create more drag. Oh, thank you, Zombie. Thank you. I'll tell everyone to start watching RuPaul's Drag Queen. Okay. I think this is going to be it. I think this is going to be the go, to be honest with you. We will be landing in this next one, I suspect. The question is, will it be survivable? I do not want to do push-ups. Or sit-ups, sorry. I don't know. I've done everything I can do. The rest of it is in the hands of the gods now. Okay. Yeah. It's definitely going to be this time. I think. Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts. Kerbal, the final destination, is approaching. Please reach between your legs and kiss your bum goodbye. Maybe one more time. Maybe you're right. I should not have jettisoned that heat shield. That was a terrible plan. That was the worst plan I've ever had in my entire life. Because the heat shield produces lift as well, which would have been slowing us down this entire time. That was a bad idea. Okay? That was a bad plan. I know no one's surprised that I've had a bad plan. I mean, look at the current situation we find ourselves in. But that was a terrible idea. As ideas go, that was miserable. Okay, this is the time. We are landing. I'm going to close that. Here we go. Oh, thanks, Zombie. I appreciate that. I really hope we don't land on the dot. Oh, God. Well, we are landing. Landing is going to occur. This is it. This is it. Pray to whatever gods you believe in. I don't believe in any of them, so I'm going to pray to science. Save me, science. Oh. Okay, if we open this, are we winning or are we losing? We're currently winning. That's good. That's a good sign. Electricity is good. Temperatures and pressures are all good at the moment. We're all good. Everything is good. We're all green. For now. Okay. It looks like we're okay for now. I kind of wish Jebediah was in the pilot seat, but it's too late now. So, whatever. I am going to close this bay pretty quickly. Okay. 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 Close the bay. We're winning. We're winning. Oh, we gotta slow down though. How much land do we have? Oh. Come on. Come on. Please, come on. Okay. 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 Alright. 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 We're okay. Everything's okay. We just need to get the parachutes open. That's all we need to do now. Once the parachutes are open, we're going to be okay. Drogue shoots out. Okay. And I think the main chute pretty soon. Main chute now. Okay, main chute's out. It's looking good. It's looking real good. Okay. All right. Parachutes, well, drogue chutes deployed. And then just the main chute to go. Oh. Oh, baby. Oh, we made it. Let's go. No sit-ups for me. That was the longest Kerbal Space Program mission I've ever done. Holy Jesus. Oh. And touchdown. Kind of sucks that it's in the dark, but I will take that. I will take that any day of the week. Whew. That was really bad. We, thank you. We cannot do that again. Whew. Well, success. No, no, I'm not doing that again. You guys just want to orbit around Kerbin? I think we could probably do that. What about rescue someone from the orbit of the moon? That sounds easy. No. Yeah, we could probably do that. That seems easy. Okay. Success. Ah, right. I forgot that I don't have advanced aerodynamics yet, which is kind of what I wanted for this. Was it supersonic flight is what I need. Supersonic flight is what I need for an SSTO. Right, so what do I currently have ongoing? That's right. I'm not sure I want to rendezvous 2 vessels in orbit of the moon. To be honest with you, after that display, I think we might want to avoid that at all costs. What do you think? Advanced flight control maybe would be something to get? Miniaturization? Or electrics? The universe protects the dumb. It is... I'm not sure. I'm not sure I want to try rendezvous again. I can just plant a flag on the moon, right? Okay. I've got a plan. Things said moments before disaster, but I have a plan. So, let us go to the vehicle assembly building. Goodbye. That was terrible. Right, so the plan is not going to work because I don't have the right parts. Right, we need to get some more science quickly without having to do anything spicy. Have we done everything on Kerbin? Presumably I can go to the southern ice sheet, because I went to the northern ice sheet already. So maybe we can just use the same space plane that we used to go to the northern ice sheet to go to the southern ice sheet. Yeah? Oh, hang on, I gotta... There we go. Okay, so we've already proven that this works before, so hopefully it'll work again if we just like yeet ourselves at the southern ice sheet, and then we can get just enough crew experience or whatever, research points, there we go. We can get enough research points to finally, you know, get the right capsule that we need for this. Okay, I forgot that I should not touch any buttons when it comes to this thing. It's fine. That does not count as a crash, the plane is okay. Just for the record. See? We're fine. We are good. Ignore the explosions all around me. We're fine. See? Nothing to worry about. Told you we were okay. Fine. Fine. I will give you one more sit-up. Remember, reset the challenge. Zombie reset it. Leave me alone. I can't do 64. 1. Okay, there's 1. Next time we do 2. I think 32 is my limit right now. You guys gotta give me time to like build up. Okay, let's try that again. And remember that you can't touch anything during the first stage, or time warp. That was stupid of me. Touch nothing. Okay, hands are off the keyboard. If we touch anything now, we will die. So we just let this go. It's fine. It's fine. This is a totally safe. I mean, at least it's got a good view, right? From the like nose of the rocket, I suppose. Really, I should have these engines going at the same time. You know? We might as well. They're not doing anything right now. Yeah, that'll accelerate us a little bit quicker, right? I mean, it'll do something, probably. Okay, so we're into the South Pole this time. I think we want to land like somewhere around here, because there looks to be a couple different biomes there. We can get stuff from. Stage. Okay, and then until we're out the atmosphere, we can't do anything. Otherwise, this thing will crash and die, so we just wait for a little bit. Just wait. You know, just everybody take a moment, drink a cup of tea. We do nothing. Okay, I think we can probably start our thing now. Probably. Uh-oh. Nope, we cannot. I wouldn't say I'm in control of this rocket as much as it is like a suggestion of control, for sure. There we go. That's kind of working. Right? I believe this is south, the way we are currently pointing. Should be able to tell. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Excellent. Kind of having to go against the way that you probably should be auditing, but it's fine. Excellent. Excellent. This is going well so far. It's not the first KSP stream I've done, but I did one earlier today, and that was my first one. Why? What, do you not think I'm a very good player? Is that what you're trying to say? That hurts a little bit, not gonna lie. You know, I've got feelings. Okay. And excellent. We are basically at the South Pole. So now we point retrograde. And then we just time warp to our desired location. And then slightly before we impact, we begin a very quick burn to make sure that we don't die horribly. Does that mean more are coming? Well, there seems to be interest in Kerbal Space Program for reasons known only to you guys. So I would say yes, probably. I was looking for another game to play on the channel, and it seems that KSP is the one for some reason. known, again, known only to the YouTube viewing audience. Alright, I would detach now if I were you, and let's point prograde. Excellent. Right. Now, believe we are currently passing directly over the South Pole, which is why my camera is having an aneurysm. However, I do need to be doing a little bit of slowing down because I want to go that way. So hopefully, with just a little bit of encouragement from me, we will start to turn. Let's also put the landing gear out. That'll help slow us down a bit. There we go. We're still a bit too high in the atmosphere for this plane to actually work, but there we go. Engines online. Excellent. We're basically flying. Hello, Touchnaut. Oh. I was like, why does it keep nosing down? It's because it's trying to get to the... Okay, I think we're still a little bit too high. Based on the fact that we've got, like, the worst engines in human history. Okay, we've got a little bit of place to travel, but that's okay. We can do a touchdown first. I'm hoping to get to those mountains, because I assume those mountains are going to be a different biome than what I'm currently in. And if we get to the mountains, then maybe we can mess around with some of the stuff over there. Yeah? Yeah. Seems like a plan. Yeah, that's probably good enough. We can begin the landing procedures now. Gears down. You just saw sit up. You were like, ah, a man doing exercise. I must watch this. You know, I think that you guys should be doing sit-ups with me. I'm not gonna lie. I think every successful mission I do, the chat should do a sit-up. It's only fair. You know, if I have to do a sit-up every time I fail, surely you guys have to get in on the action. Oh, did my dad bring me tea and I didn't drink it because I'm a terrible son? I think that is what happened. Or did I drink it? I think that was that earlier today? I don't even remember now. God. Right. Bill is still not a good enough engineer to actually repack our parachutes, so we've only got one emergency landing. Max, do a barrel roll. Okay. Should probably get my joystick out to fly this, to be honest with you. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Watch this, it's gonna be a buster landing. Even though I'm using a keyboard. Coming down, coming down. Looking good, looking good. Gently Bentley. $50, $40, $30, $20, $10. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm not liking the swaying going on. We're currently on 2 wheels. Yeah, there we go, 3 wheels. Excellent. Excellent! Touchdown. Okay, I'm going to turn these engines off because they're going to drive me insane if I don't. Should probably make an... I should make an... Remind me to make an action group to turn the engines on and off. Right. That's 7. I mean, it's not nothing. It's not exactly like a huge amount, but it's not nothing. Let us observe the goo. What I want that. You might want to put that back on, just in case. Okay, let us get the scientist out, who I believe is Bob, right? Yeah. Give me a Bob. Stall. Okay. Board. 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 Oh. I was like, why aren't we going anywhere? Right. Alright, let's spool them up. Highway to the danger zone. Gonna take you right into the danger zone. Highway to the danger zone. Smooth butter. Peak content. Thank you. Accelerate. You. Maybe I should make it. Well, I mean, I do have a poem published, so that does technically make me a poet already, so. I'm not sure it's supposed to jiggle like that. Are we breaking the sound barrier with, like, pathetic little engines? That is what's happening, right? How fast is... That's quite fast. 300 meters per second is quite fast, isn't it? I need to convert that into kilometers per hour for that to mean literally anything to me. Okay. I'm assuming this and that are the same biome. Is that correct, people who have played? Ah. I was not aware of the trees. That could make this a little bit more difficult of a landing. Does anyone... Presumably the trees do have clipping, right? Like, you wouldn't model the trees for no reason. So we kind of have to shoot... There's like a line here where I don't see any trees, and that is where we're going to try and land. I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to try it. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Coming in. Just gotta dodge that one. And the other one. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Please don't have clipping. Oh no. Deploy the chutes. Whoa. Okay. One. Two. Ugh. So we lost an engine cluster. That could be an issue for us. I have no idea if this can fly with just 2 engines. So this is the same biome that I've already got, is that correct? No, it's not. But is... I guess it's the same ice cap whether it's from the top or the, like whether it's northern or southern. Right. Probably can't land on the mountains, to be honest with you. We could try and take off again, but then we've got to land again, and I don't have the emergency parachutes to save me this time. Especially if it's not enough to get up into the air. So the question is, what do we want to do? I don't know if there's any nearby biomes that I haven't been to already. We might just have to take what we've got. Recover? I think recover. Is that enough? Science. For what I want to do. No, it's not enough science. Right. Well, we're gonna have to do a thing. We're gonna have to do a thing. It's like my hands are tied. We must do a thing. I do not believe it's gonna be a good thing that we're gonna do, but we must do a thing. So, you know, instead of beating around the bush, let's just... Oh my god. Let's just get it done. Or hopefully get it done. Perhaps is the better statement that I should be making. Right. Oh god. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It will be okay. We'll be just fine. So, I need... That's gonna be a lot of Delta V. And... my moon strategy, I'm pretty sure is going to trigger people quite hard. But, you know, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Alright, this is what we're going with. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. It'll be fine. We'll be fine. This doesn't look particularly stable. Yeah, maybe... I mean, sometimes you just gotta risk it for the biscuit, right? Right? Yeah. Yeah. I know what I'm doing. This is a good idea. I don't know who I'm convincing, you or myself, but... I'm just a little bit worried that this is going to result in total destruction and 4 sit-ups. But, you know, it is what it is. Okay, heat shield. I would really like to bring at least the scientist with me, but I kind of have to bring all these tourists. Oh god, who's who? I've got no idea. Some of them want to do a suborbital space flight, and some of them want to go to the moon. And this is a vessel going to the moon, in theory, so hopefully I'll grab the right people. Right. Now. Operation Land on the Moon. That's not the right thing. Operation Land on the... No, hang on. One of these? No, we'll need more fuel than that. One of these. Yeah. Yes? Yes. 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 Poodle. Engines. Then we need, like, stages. I don't know. How many? 4 of them? 8 of them? A number between 1 and 1,000,000. This looks like enough. something like that. And then we strut it together, I think. Like that. And then we probably strut that to that. In struts we trust. And then that. Does this look like a good idea to you guys? Like, for those who've actually played a lot of Kerbal Space Program, does this look like a thing that's going to get to the moon and back again by Frodo Baggins? Or does this look like a disaster in progress? Okay. And then this is the, like, shuttle engine, right? So we've got the shuttle engine, we've got the landing engines, and then we've got the actual exit engines is what we need. Okay, I'm gonna need quite a few of these. Don't think I've got ladders. I do have ladders. I don't think it's gonna make that much of a difference though, because we're just gonna have to RCS. We can ladder our way up the side of the rocket, maybe. Parachutes. Don't forget parachutes. You will need a butt ton of parachutes. This is going to weigh quite a lot when you're coming in for re-entry. That'll probably be enough parachutes. I imagine. I don't really know, but I imagine. Does this look good? Does this look winnable? That looks good to me. That looks fine. Right. Now, stage. Then I think we do like another one of these with the biggest engine I've currently got, which is this one. And then we just like strap on 6,000 solid state boosters. Kickback or Pollux? Definitely these guys. So this will blast us to the moon, I hope. To the moon and back is the plan. Okay, I think we're ready. I think this will work. Yeah, this will be fine. Whoa. Okay, it weighs a bit too much. Can we possibly afford to upgrade our launch pad? No. Huh. Interesting. Right. Well. Let's tone it down maybe a bit. You know? Just a bit. Just a little bit. That's not going to be much fuel. How much does that weigh? Still too much. What if we completely disregarded those and instead buckled on these with little Terrier engines and nose cones and landing legs? Just one of them. How's that? Is that making any progress? Not really. Still weighs too much. What if we completely disregarded that, split this stage in half, gave this a poodle engine, then did that and that, and then strapped on some smaller... I feel like we've lost quite a bit of Delta V doing this. Like, I acknowledge that I don't have an option, but I'm just a little bit worried that we won't actually make it now. Well, there's only one way to find out, isn't there? Okay, so... boom, stages, yep. Boom, stage, boom. boom. No, needs to be boom first, then boom, then boom. Yeah. Yeah! That should work. It's still too heavy. I don't know if I can trim this down that much more without not making it to the moon. Okay, I'm pretty sure we won't make it to the moon. Now, if we have to trim this down anymore, we will not be making it to the moon. Okay, what is the largest possible? It's gonna be these then, isn't it? The thumpers. Is it possible I could do like 6 of them? Okay. All right. This will be an adventure for sure. Okay. So, let us begin. I think we're going to have to use this engine at the same time. Otherwise we won't get anywhere. Engage. Can confirm we are burning fuel. I do not think we're going to be able to get out and push this aircraft, so hopefully we get where we're going. We are gaining delta V as we're leaving the atmosphere though, so far it seems to be working quite well. However, I don't know if this little stage down there is going to have enough oomph to get us out. I guess this is when we find out. It does not currently. Okay, this is just the main stage. We'll separate pretty soon and we'll switch to the secondary stage. Which is even smaller, I forgot. This is not gonna have enough oomph, is it? No, it's not. Okay. What if we strapped on another one of these? Like, what if we did that? 148. Is there literally anything that I can take off? Don't think so. That is as much as we can do. We're trying to go to the moon. It's not currently going particularly well, if I'm honest. Okay, so I think we gotta throttle immediately. And just like yeet. You know? Operation Yeet as a go. Oh, I should not be throttling up. Sorry, that was my bad. Let's try that again. One other thing I think we want to do is we want to strut this together. And give it maybe a nose cone. I can't add any more boosters. We are at the maximum amount of boosters that I can add to this. Because it weighs pretty much 150 tons exactly, and that is the limit of my launch pad at the moment. So I can't do anything. Oops. To give it more oomph. Okay. Rockets. Engage. Okay. We're currently doing well. Speed is good. Altitude is good. Delta V is increasing, which is exactly what we wanted. However, once we run out and stage, I suspect things will start getting bad for us again. So I just don't think it's got enough oomph in these stages to actually propel it forward, you know? Like, it's got enough delta V, but I just don't think we're making enough oomph to make any progress whatsoever, you know? Like, that poodle engine is basically doing nothing. Turn on auto strut. I don't know where that button is. Okay, that was useless. Poodle engine, 0 out of 10. Skipper engine, you're up. Tensionaut, don't worry about it, okay? Shush. Trust me, it works. 60% of the time, it works every time. As I will now demonstrate. Dun 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 da 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 da. Da 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 da. Max, please learn to gravity turn. Never! We will never succumb to such devices. Okay. Everything currently seems fine. Engine is burning well. Now we can stage. Okay. Yeah, now we're making progress. Stage. I'm going to activate this as well. Okay. This is like all of our delta V collectively. Should be fine though, I hope. Yes, keep burning. Keep burning. I think we're going to run out of delta V before we actually get there, unfortunately for us. Just right on the line, you know? Like, we have a lunar encounter, but we don't have enough delta V to actually do anything with that. information. We need, like, more oomph on the start. And I don't know how to do that, because I imagine that I don't even have enough. Okay. Okay, so we can definitely add at least one engine to the bottom of this. Right. How many engines can we add is the next question. Like, could we do this many? Yeah, we cannot do that many. Okay. What about this many? Cannot do that many. I don't know if we can actually add any of these. What about just 2 extra engines? Okay. Cannot add 2 extra engines. What about just 1 then? On the bottom. 1 tiny little engine with a dream. That is technically more delta V than what we started with. Right? Less weight means less lift required. I know, but like, I need all of the stuff on top, you know? Excellent. This is working as I intended. Okay. I don't know if that made any difference whatsoever. In fact, to be honest, that probably is going to harm us. All right, you know what? Let's try doing the gravity turn. Let's see if. Right. Okay. Hang on, I gotta drop and do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, alright. Petronauts like, please. Please, Max. Please. Okay, let's try this again. I don't know if this tiny little solid fuel booster that I strapped on the bottom is making any difference whatsoever. To be honest, I think it is worse with the booster. Okay, we're going to try turning this time, so that Technonaut doesn't lose his mind. Oh, bring the landing gear in. Obviously. Gotta make it as aerodynamic as possible. Okay. Problem is, I'm not sure if we're gonna have enough oomph now to get up. Yeah, hang on. Let's try that again. I think what we need to do is get rid of this. This was stupid. This was a dumb idea. That would never work. Then we need to start those retracted. And then this will work, probably. Yeah, this will work. This will work. 50% of the time. I don't know what I did with my phone. Ah, there it is. Okay. Now we go to the moon. Engage the rockets. And now I think we fly directly upwards for a little bit. And then we start turning. Yep. 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 Keep burning. Keep burning. Okay. It's looking good so far. Just fix that super quickly. Okay, how about we turn a little bit more? Just a touch, just a shiver, you know? Is this are we making any progress whatsoever? Is this working? Do we just not have the tech to do this right now? Is what I'm wondering. Let's just try and get into orbit. Right, hang on. These engines are much better if we can get up. I mean, we might make it to orbit, but I don't think we're going to make it to the moon. To be honest with you. With the amount of Delta V we currently have available. I mean, we might be able to get to the moon, but we definitely won't be able to get back. So we need to reevaluate a little bit here. What can we get rid of on top? We don't need this. That's done. So that will make this a little bit lighter. I don't really think we're going fast enough to make that make sense. Ever. Okay, is there anything else I can get rid of to, like, increase thrust? Not really. I have to carry 4 tourists is the problem. And there's no way I can do that without using one of these, you know? I mean, like, unless I, like, did something like that instead. That is very tall. I am not sure that that would be more efficient than what we had before, but let's just play this out. This would be the only thing that would have to re-enter, so this would need a heat shield. Like that, and then that would need a coupler. Like that. Which would then need something like this to adapt it to this. Is that any lighter? Has that improved anything? Or are we still... I promise I don't know how much it weighs. Is there a way to tell how much it weighs without just, like, doing it? Is there like a weight? 132 out of 140 tons, so that is lighter. That's now too heavy again. What if I just like, not all of them, but like some of them, just strapped another one on? That would immediately make it too heavy. Okay. What if I don't really know. I don't really know if there's anything we can do to make this doable for us. Maybe we could afford 2 of these? Okay, we can afford 2 of those. Then we do that, and then we do that. Right. Okay. That is technically lighter. I don't know if it's more likely to survive, though, to be honest with you. But I guess they don't pay me to make good decisions. Oh, wow. We are, really on the line here. Do we need these? Probably not. Okay. Right. This is a plan of all time. Yes, your DV went up 200 meters per second. Okay. Auto strut is what I need. Okay, how do I do that? Right click on a part. What do you mean? What did touchdown tell me to do? Click enable auto strut. I don't see enable auto strut. I don't think that's a thing. Wow, it is so heavy, I cannot actually afford that. Can I check that we got the right people on? Got Grembin, Mildas, Angelo, Tadramin. Yeah. Okay, so I can't afford to strut anything. There's a thing in the settings for it, apparently. Okay, let's see. Settings. I do not see auto strut. Would be difficult options. No. Okay, I don't see auto strut. We're just gonna have to go without it, I think, at this point. So I don't see a thing for it. Are you sure it's not a cheat? Whatever. We'll just... If this doesn't work... I mean, honestly, this is the last attempt, and then I'm going to call it a night, because it's pretty late. Alright. Engage. Rocket. Okay. It's working. It's working. It's working really well. Yeah, alright. Alright. We're definitely making progress. Yeah, we're way faster. This is way better. We're way more likely to reach our destination like this. Oh, I think I may have turned too much. Just managed to save that. Let's just leave it like that for now. I mean, yeah, this is working. Ish, maybe. I'm not entirely convinced, to be honest. I mean, we're definitely gonna make it to space this time, I think. So that's a start. That's a step in the right direction, for sure. Honestly, I think we've only got one option, really. Which is just burn through everything. Find out exactly how far we can go. I don't think we've got the tech for this yet, to be honest with you. Like, this would probably work for an orbital... this would probably work for an orbital flight if we get rid of all these guys and just take the bottom two. They're just looking for an orbital flight, and then we can take these guys as well, so we can get them kind of leveled up a bit. I don't think it's got enough to get to the moon, you know? I just don't think we've got enough stuff yet for the moon landing, as much as I'd like to try it. But I think we can probably make it on a suborbital flight, or an orbital flight, right? That's what you guys want, isn't it? Yeah, you want to orbit around Kerbal. That I think I can do with this rocket without too much difficulty. Damn it. That might be an issue. I will be interested to see if the rocket can cope with the loss of one of its engines. Currently, it does appear that it's able to, so that's good, I guess. Honestly, I might just activate these engines immediately, just to try and burn a little bit harder with them. I mean, we just have to get to orbit. I think we can basically do it the way I used to do it, without anything bad happening, I hope. Yeah, this is working. I wouldn't be so bold to say that it's working well, but I would say it's working. Especially as we start running out of fuel. Stage. Let them drag us all the way up. think this is working well. And then let's stage. And then we just burn for a little bit with these poodle engines. Okay. So we are officially orbiting Kerbin. Have a question. If I burned really hard here, would it be possible to intercept the moon? It would be. I mean, we might as well fly by the moon. We'll get more science by doing that, I think. I don't think I got all the science from flying by the moon yet. It's basically just burn this way. Yeah, okay. So that is working. We're now flying by the moon. We can honestly even probably get into the orbit of the moon. Don't think we were going to have enough delta V to land, but we might have enough delta V to get like within low Mun orbit. Then we can see maybe if we can get some more science from the moon. I think I got everything already. I think the only thing I'm missing is an EVA report, which will be at both sites, I would imagine. Do a crew report. Yeah, I did that already. Just check this one more time. I've got everything. Got it. Got it. And let me just check the goo. The goo's worth a little bit. Hello. Hello, hello. Okay, let's see if maybe I have anything else that I can do. Like a crew report? Yeah, 15. It's not bad. And maybe this. Ah, it looks like I didn't do this last time. That's excellent. That is excellent. Let's observe the goo. Excellent. EVA. Excellent. Okay. That's great news. We can close that up. Okay, so we're this way. And then let's return to Kerbin. Okay, then we just burn retrograde. Just a touch. Boop-a-doop-boo-boo. We are so close to having enough delta V to get to the moon. We just need, like, the bigger solid fuel boosters, and we could do it. We're gonna put that way down, like in the atmosphere, because we're gonna do a burn to slow down when we're close. I'm aware we're coming in a little bit hot, but we should be able to slow down pretty easily, I hope. Okay. Now we see if this little missile that I've made is able to keep itself facing the right direction. Here we go. Here we go. It's going well so far. Oh, it'd be great if we landed on the mountains, because I don't think I've got any science from that. Ooh. That was nearly bad. Shoots. Main shoots. Perfect. Look at that. Oh my god, did you see that separate? Oh, that's not good. I don't like that. Well, that was a great success. These tourists got a little bit more than they bargained for, considering that they only wanted a orbital flight around Kerbin, but, you know, a win's a win. And I think we should get a decent amount of science from that as well. Excellent. 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 That was very, very effective. Now we should have, well, we have more than enough. We can make a decision of what we want to get. I should probably get command modules, simply because that would make this a lot easier. But I'm kind of tempted to go for supersonic flight, to be honest with you. Make someone pass out from the G-forces. That shouldn't be too difficult, but doesn't get that much money. I mean, we're currently kind of like stuck, right? We need to do one of these two. I can't really do any of those. I mean, I guess I don't have to do them all at once, do I? Okay, I think we're going to have to go with command modules. And then I think... you know what? Let's do one more trip. Let's do a trip to the moon. Let's actually make it to the moon this time. Right, that was stupid. Get rid of that. Hello? Ah, it's down here. Okay. This is going to be significantly more useful to me. I think. So, we simply build a little can like this, right? Give it a parachute. And we do one of these. And then we do a... we need to give it a utility bay, don't we? Like that. Yeah. This looks good. This looks promising, I would say. Couple big reaction wheels this time. Some science stuff. Can I maybe put this in here? I can, but then I won't be able to fit this. And then some more science stuff, so a couple goos. A couple barometers. A couple thermometers, which I don't know if I want to put them in there, because I might not be able to click them. And then some batteries. Otherwise we'll run out halfway through, and that'll be bad. You know what? I think we better leave this for tomorrow. It's pretty late in the day. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I know I had fun. And it seemed like there was a lot of love for Kerbal Space Program, which I'm surprised about, considering. But yeah. For now, I would say night night. As it is 12 o'clock, basically, for me. It's gonna be later for you guys, I'd imagine. But yeah, I hope you guys had fun. I know I did. I would say that was a successful stream. Zombie's still here. Hi, zombie. Bye, zombie.